And we've got some big breaking news coming in from the Chitradurga Mutt in Karnataka, where the chief pontiff has been accused of child rape. Girl students living in the Murugha Mutt have been moved out. Big development coming in. The chief pontiff has not been arrested yet. He's been accused of child rape 5 days ago. He's not been arrested. But the girls, the young girls, all minors, living at the Murugha Mutt in Chitradurga, Karnataka, have all been moved out. That's the latest that we're hearing right now. It is not clear where they are being moved to at this point of time, but they are apparently being moved out for their own safety. In the pictures, we can see the seer, Shivamurthy Sharanaru, who is accused number 4 in the case, and accused number 4 in the case, Parma Shivaya, going inside the hostel. They will be holding a meeting at the Allama Prabhu conference inside the hostel. Apparently the seer will be holding a meeting inside the hall with the entire management staff for the next plan of action. Shivamurthy is the main accused, and accused number 4 is another person. He's been seen going inside the girls' hostel in images that India Today currently has, and you're going to see them on your screen right now. No arrest, but the Mutt seer, Shivamurthy Sharanaru, is seen going inside the hostel. He's been accused of rape 5 days ago, and he's been seen moving inside the hostel. The girls living at the Murugha Mutt hostel are being moved out at this point of time. We're going to try and get a live report from our man on the ground in just a moment and get you more details on what precisely is happening there. An unfolding situation where the girls inside the Murugha Mutt hostel are being moved out, and the seer who's been accused of child rape has been seen entering the hostel. What for, we don't know. There is some kind of conference with the entire management staff of the Mutt that has been organized to look at the next plan of action by the Mutt itself. But child rape is the big allegation on the table, and no arrest has taken place just yet. That's the latest that we're getting to you right now. Going to wait for a reporter on this big story. Sagai Raj from Chitradurga, Nagarjun Dwarakanath from Bengaluru will both be with me live. Is it possible that the seer is about to be arrested? Could he be moved out to some other place? We don't know just yet. No word, no official word certainly from Chitradurga Mutt yet. Neither from a spokesperson nor from the seer himself. All he has said is that it is a conspiracy against him and that he can be taken wherever, that he is not barring access to anybody. Pictures here of the hostel. First pictures, always exclusive on India Today, as we track the story like nobody else. Tension building now about the possibility that the Mutt seer could be arrested. Remember, there have been protests in Chitradurga over inaction by the police and the ruling government over why, despite child rape allegations, no action has been taken. Not even questioning has happened of Shivamurthy Sharanaru. Girls living at the Murugha Mutt, meanwhile, have been moved out, and in these pictures you can see the Mutt seer entering the hostel at this point of time. Of the seer apparently entering the hostel, the girl students have apparently been removed from the hostel at this point of time. Scant information coming. The only reason we're sticking to the story is because he hasn't been arrested just yet. Sagai Raj is finally through with us. Sagai, what's going on right now?
What we get to see in front of our eyes is that these children who were staying inside this girls' hostel inside Murugha Rajendra Swami Mutt are being shifted to one of the Moraji Desai government hospitals in Chitradurga. And what we also get to learn through our sources is that they have been shifted to ensure that there is a proper investigation, because this morning there was a merger which was being done inside the hostel. It is a crime place where there is a case and a counter case which has been registered both from the warden as well as the former administrator of POCSO. So in order to avoid any kind of hassle and any kind of trouble to the children who are staying in the hostel, all of them have been shifted to government hostel, and police will continue their investigation. And what we also see that immediately after the children were shifted, there was a meeting which was being called by the seer as well as the management of the entire Mutt, where all the management staff will be participating in this meeting, and they will be taking the next course of action, what should be done, if at all, if there is any arrest or any unavoidable things which can happen. You can see in the visuals that the seer still enjoys the same power what he used to have much before this POCSO case was been registered. Close to 5 days, no restriction, nothing on the seer. It still remains the main power center of this particular Mutt in Chitradurga.
Sagai, why are the girl students being removed from the hostel? Why is that happening?
Now, as I told you earlier, for investigation purpose, they have been shifted because that is a crime place. And there was merger which was being done earlier today by the police at the same place on a case which was been registered earlier. One with the Basuraj case today. On a few days back, when the survivors were also taken to the same place, to the hostel, to do merger. So every now and then police are visiting that particular crime place in order to avoid any kind of hassle and trouble to the children whoever is staying there. For investigation, all the children were shifted to the government hospital.